It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Along with our broadcast team of Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, Kevin Harlan, I hope you'll join us in welcoming our very special guest to the broadcast tonight. The terrific, the legendary Kobe Bryant has put on a headset and placed himself in our broadcast position. Kobe, this is really terrific. Thank you for coming by.
No, I'm always happy to stop by.
First game of this trip here for the Blazers. They're hoping to start it off with the W. They have started the season with gusto. 4 consecutive wins, no losses, as they battle here in Game 5 of the regular season.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Layman, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia. He was a really great defensive player. And I took it down the post, and I turned around, and I hit a fall away. And running back out the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He was a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, you just got to hope I miss it.
You didn't.
No, not that one.
Good shots, gentlemen.
Let's talk about something that I know fascinates basketball fans, Kobe, having that competitive streak, which is something that runs deep for you. Talk about the desire to dominate and completely destroy your opponent.
Well, it's the spirit of competition, right? I don't think you're doing anybody any service by going out there and competing half-hearted. Right? If you truly respect the person that you're facing, then the right thing to do is to compete as hard as you possibly can against them to bring the best out of them. And that's on both ends of the floor. You can't be a one-way dominant player. You can't just compete on the offensive end and take it off on the defensive end. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Your motor never stopped. I mean, that's from our perspective on the sideline, watching you play on both ends of the floor, like you said.
Yeah, you got to keep going. And to do that, you have to train really, really hard all season. Yeah, that's a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of weight training. Right? You have to train in extraordinary ways in order to do extraordinary things.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now here's Lillard after LeBron James's miss. Shoots over ball. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And Leonard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
LeBron passes to Kuzma, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. And a wide-open look for McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You got to know McCollum has an itchy trigger finger. As soon as the ball comes to him,
that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball against Lillard. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, and with his long arms, I mean, he can reach the rafters.
An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer!
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nothing feels as good as knocking down a buzzer beater. He'll remember that one forever.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action at
18.
Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the key.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. The shot's good from LeBron.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And Lillard kicks to Collins. McCollum with the ball, outguarded by Ingram. Here's Collins. A rebound by the Lakers. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game. He was the sixth man to the rescue.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Curry's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Turner. He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
Thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. Do you feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look now, just defensively, when we came into the game, hand checking was allowed. Then after that, zones were allowed in the game. When we first came in, you think about the three-point line, or the best three-point shooters in the game. Maybe we're allowed to take 2 a game at that time. Now you see guys, they can let it fly 6 or 7 times, 10 or 12 times, 15 times. So I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. I love watching where these young players are playing and their skill sets now, and I can't wait to see where the game goes.
Here's Lillard. It's blocked.
A 7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
Turner with the steal. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Turner. 12 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proof.
And James throws it down hard.
And, Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry, I think.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Trailblazers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 12 points and 1 assist. An extremely potent first two quarters for him. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, when Damian Lillard gets hot, it's not like most guys. He gets in a can't-miss zone where he completely carries his team. And on the other side, there's really no defense adjustment that you can really do to counter that.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard the one with McCollum at the two. Layman is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. McCollum against Ingram. Clock at 4, and that one good. 14 points for Lillard. Chris, for the Blazers, as you mentioned, you worry they'll continue to remain static in the West.
Yeah, I do, because they're too good to rebuild. And right now, it seems like they're not an elite team and they're not a bad team. So how do you figure it out? And it reminds me a little bit of the Hawks about a decade ago. They were always a playoff threat, but never found that next stage. Hopefully the Blazers can shake things up to get them where they need to go.
Pass to Layman. Oh, good with the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3. No good. That would have tied it.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
It's good. And that's 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
It's stolen by Aminu. Ingram against McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Poked away. Ingram dishes to LeBron. From the arc. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got his first points of the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ball. Lillard with it, now guarded by Ball. The 3. And it's Lillard missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's blocked.
He's good at leaping up to block shot, Kevin. I mean, Minu's vertical leap helps him big time on the defensive end.
For the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Jake Layman. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Leonard. Goes back up, and the layup good by Aminu. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Ball. Here's Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
3-pointer, Lillard. Not going to go that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Lonzo Ball out there with Ingram. And it's James in at small forward.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And James drills them both. Trailblazers leading by 3. Curry is inside. He's covered by Ball. And Leonard gets it to go.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Curry against Ball. McCollum outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
McCullough, he's excellent at handling the rock. He feels like he can get to anywhere he wants on the court.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Kicks it out to LeBron. And he gets the bucket. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
McCollum, and that's good off the glass that time. McCollum's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Portland.
Always got to keep an eye on McCollum. When he's sinking shots left and right, the D knows they're in trouble.
But they'll get another chance. James outside, just 5 to shoot. Here's McGee. Count it, good.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bryant always cognizant of everyone around.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success.
Oh!
Come on, did you see that? Did you see that? Respect the leaping ability of Lillard or you'll get dunked on.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Hands it from downtown.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Shoots over Ingram. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
From deep LeBron. Offensive rebound. Out to Ingram. Fires the 3. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
You got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
And so they foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
To the paint. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game. Shoot 2.
He hits Gets the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument can be made for either case.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument can be made for either case.
Back to James. Gets the bucket.
No, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.